These almost homemade mini chicken pot pies are the perfect finger food for a party or a last-minute dinner that your kids will love. Crescent rolls from A can make prep quick and easy. Originally posted October 29. I just want to start out by saying that when Bob Marley died, they found multiple species of bugs in his dreadlocks. Or so the stories say. Please believe the stories, because it will soften the blow of what I'm about to tell you. So we're in the kitchen getting dinner ready. Eric and Charlotte are coaching Truman on how to treat bugs. You know, training him not to demolish them on sight. Be nice to the bugs. Truman: bugs are our friends. Then I run my fingers through my hair and there it is. The tiniest, dare I say cutest, little slug, waving its antennae at me. No bigger than my pinky fingernail. We both just stared at each other. Then I screamed. It's a good thing Eric was there to enforce the "let's be humane" lesson. Because that little slug would have been a goner. My hair has been getting longer. And although it's obviously a gradual thing, I still feel like I'm not used to it. I know exactly why I had a slug in my hair. Earlier I was doing acrobatic moves on my patio in the backyard to get shots for this sugared cranberry post. I seriously need to invest in some hair ties. We just moved to our new house, and I'm still trying to figure out where the best place to do my food photography is. Today I tried to shoot by the window right next to my sink. And this happened. That's a mini pot pie. Literally down the drain. So, given the choice between a lost pot pie and an itty-bitty slug, which would you choose? Priorities, people. Why you'll love mini chicken pot pie with crescent rolls. I've got an easy dinner, finger food for you. Chicken pot pie is a classic. It's homey, feel-good comfort food you can find at your grandma's Sunday dinner table and your local diner alike. Anything's cuter in mini form, especially if you have tiny love like my husband Eric. Everyone loves them. Seriously. The kids will love them. You'll love them. Your parents will love them. Your neighbors will love them. They're a crowd pleaser for sure. They're quick to make. They're made with crescent roll dough for super easy prep and they're ready in just 25 minutes. They're versatile. These pot pies work as a meal, as an appetizer, or as a quick handheld snack. Sometimes good things come in small packages. This is definitely one of those times. Ingredients for this individual chicken pot pie recipe. It's pretty simple. Full recipe can be found in the recipe card below. Butter, dried minced onion, flour, chicken broth, milk, salt, pepper, celery seed, frozen peas and carrots, 1 cup chicken, cooked and chopped, 1 8-ounce can crescent rolls. How to make this mini chicken pot pie recipe. Get started with the best part, the filling. You start by melting butter in a pan, sautéing minced onion, adding flour, and slowly whisking in the milk and chicken broth. From there, we're making this easy by using rotisserie chicken and frozen veggies. Making a chicken pot pie with crescent rolls dough is super easy. You simply roll out the dough, making sure to seal up those triangular cuts with your fingers right away, as you see in the photo on the left. Once that's done, you can use a pizza cutter or a knife to divide it into 16 rectangles. Next is the fun part where you assemble the mini pot pies. Add half of the cut dough pieces to a greased muffin pan and spoon an eighth of the mixture into each cup. Add the top layer and seal as best you can. If they don't seal perfectly, don't fret. They'll turn out when they puff up in the oven. Don't forget to slit the top layer of each pie. This keeps them from overexpanding as they heat up. Cook them until they're golden brown and try hard not to eat them too soon. They are so good, but you want to keep your mouth from burning raw. I originally tried these with a can of cream of chicken soup, veggies, and chopped chicken. It was not that great. If you are feeding children only, they might not care. But honestly, this sauce is so quick to throw together you may as well do it. It tastes amazing. You don't have to chop anything besides the chicken. I was done putting it together in about 20 minutes. Make it. Mini chicken pot pie recipe substitutions and alterations. Add more veggies. Feel free to use any frozen veggies you've got on hand. Frozen mixed veggies includes the peas and carrots we already have, but adds green beans and corn too. Would work great to provide a little more variety. You can also use fresh veggies, but you'll want to cook them first. Make these vegetarian. Leave out the chicken and sub in canned chickpeas or add more veggies instead. Use another meat. Feel free to use whatever cooked meat you have on hand. Chopped turkey or ham would both be delicious. Make them cheesy. A handful of shredded cheddar would add delicious flavor to the filling. Just add it after you've whisked the chicken broth and milk into the butter, flour, and onion mixture. How to store mini pot pies. Baked crescent roll chicken pot pies will last in the fridge for 3 to 5 days. They can also be frozen for 3 to 4 months. But the texture won't be quite the same when they're thawed. To reheat, thaw in the fridge if frozen. Then warm in the oven until heated through. You can also wrap an individual pot pie in a paper towel and microwave it. Straight from the freezer. Start with 30 seconds and add 30 seconds at a time until heated through. Mini crescent roll chicken pot pie FAQ. How many calories are in a mini chicken pot pie? Each of these mini pot pies has about 200 calories. Depending on how much filling you add to each and which substitutions you choose. Is crescent roll dough the same as pie dough? Not quite. A pie crust has a denser, flakier texture, while crescent roll dough is going to have a lighter, fluffier texture. What is the sauce made of in chicken pot pie? Many chicken pot pies use canned soup as the sauce, but I much prefer to whip up a homemade cream soup for the sauce. It's super simple and made with just chicken broth, butter, milk, flour, and a few seasonings you probably already have on hand in your pantry. Can you make mini chicken pot pies ahead of time? Yes. To prep this mini chicken pot pie recipe ahead of time, you have a couple of options. First, you can make the filling ahead of time and store it in an airtight container in the fridge for a day or two or in the freezer for up to 1 month. When you're ready to use it, thaw it overnight in the fridge if frozen. Then warm it on the stove. Assemble the pies and bake as instructed. Another option is to assemble the pies fully and store them in the freezer for up to 3 months. To do so, make the filling and let it cool completely. Assemble the mini pot pies. Then cover them and store them, uncooked, in the freezer. When you're ready to serve them, bake them from frozen until the filling is heated through and the crescent roll dough is fully cooked. Voila! Other quick dinner recipes you'll love. Bacon and pepper jack stuffed crescent rolls less than I love these flavors together. Reuben stuffed crescent rolls less than an amazing take on the sandwich cheesy buffalo chicken boats less than. These really are to die for. Cheesy bacon ranch puffs less than I can't get enough of these puffy bacon twists less than these are so easy. With just a few ingredients, 18 easy party appetizers less than a list of some of my favorites. Cheesy buffalo chicken dip less than don't start if you want to stop 10 crock pot recipes for Halloween night less than I go to this list all the time. Deep dish pizza cupcakes from plain chicken spinach. Artichoke bites from Park House. Love cheesesteak crescent rolls from favorite family recipes. Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. Print. Mini pot pies. These almost homemade mini chicken pot pies are the perfect finger food for a party or a last-minute dinner that your kids will love. Crescent rolls from a can make prep quick and easy. Course main course cuisine American. Prep time 10 minutes, cook time 15 minutes, total time 25 minutes. Servings 8 servings. Calories 201 kilocalories. Author Karen. Ingredients 3 tablespoons butter 1 tablespoon dried minced onion 3 tablespoons flour 1 cup chicken broth plus 1 tablespoon * 1/3 cup milk 1/4 teaspoon salt more to taste 1/4 teaspoon pepper 1/8 teaspoon celery seed 1/2 cup frozen peas and carrots 1 cup chicken cooked and chopped rotisserie for the win 1 8-ounce can crescent rolls butter melted for brushing. Instructions: preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Grease 8 spots of a muffin tin very well. Melt butter in a medium skillet. When it is hot, add the dried onions and let them cook for a minute or so. Add the flour and whisk together for 1 minute. Slowly, not all at once. Whisk in the chicken broth and milk. Whisk out all the lumps. Add salt, pepper, and celery seed. Stir in the peas, carrots, and chicken. Turn off the heat. Unroll the crescent dough. Use your fingers to quickly seal together the triangular cuts. Then cut the dough into 16 rectangles. See photos. A pizza cutter works well. Place 1 rectangle into a muffin tin. Top with 1/8 of the chicken mixture. Top with another rectangle. Using your fingers to seal it together if you can. But don't stress about it too much. Repeat with the remaining dough. Poke a knife in the top to vent the pies. Bake at 375 for about 15 minutes. You want the tops to be good and brown, so that you know the bottom is cooked. Brush with melted butter if you want. Serve immediately. Notes: I used water plus better than bouillon. If the mixture doesn't seem very creamy, add more broth 1 tablespoon at a time until you reach a consistency you like. Nutrition serving: 1 pot pie. Calories: 201 kilocalories. Carbohydrates: 16 grams. Protein: 3 grams. Fat: 15 grams. Saturated fat: 8 grams. Polyunsaturated fat: 3 grams. Monounsaturated fat: 3 grams. Trans fat: 1 gram. Cholesterol: 25 milligrams. Sodium: 481 milligrams. Potassium: 83 milligrams. Fiber: 1 gram. Sugar: 4 grams. Vitamin A: 1077 U. Vitamin C: 4 milligrams. Calcium: 21 milligrams. Iron: 1 milligram.